afternoon. Welcome to my live gameplay commentary for Armored Core V. This is a set of duels I played with Mr. Toasty a while ago. I was feeling a little bit more enthusiastic about it than the duels I usually upload. I wanted to give it some special treatment. Hopefully, poring over it, I can yield some new lessons learned in retrospect. Because obviously Toasty spent the most of this set kicking my teeth in. But there's some exciting games in here for sure. I had a lot of fun. So for this first match, probably not gonna go super in depth. It's not super interesting. I instead want to talk a little bit about big picture stuff, sort of like the builds, why we're doing what we're doing, what our game plan is, and sort of talking about like what dueling in V is like, because I imagine most of us are pretty used to Verdict Day, us new players especially. So, if you are a fellow new player, you've probably heard about the Wondermid by this point. This is what you're seeing right here. It's probably the main culprit in, I suppose, in people having skepticism about these dueling environment. The Wondermid, you may have a little bit of confusion around what it is, but basically it's a midweight that locks ridiculously quick and is packing a set of weapons that can kill literally everything in the game. So obviously there's no shields in V, so sniper rifles are just unstoppable, but Lotus in V is so strong. Like it can absolutely take on lights and mids super easily. It's a ridiculously powerful gun. So you put both of those together, and you have a way of killing basically everything in the game, and being very oppressive with a fast lock. So also you're quite mobile. You're a midweight. You can move very easily. You're very energy efficient for a frame in V. Just a very threatening build. The Wondermid, if you're using if you're another new V player and you've been using Val's excellent tune save that he worked so hard to put together, you may have also been using the AC data from that, and you may have a little bit of confusion as to why our midweights are not running the Cardor, the KE core. The sniper mid in the pack uses that, and if you're playing in teams, that's definitely the right idea. But if you're in a dueling environment, you actually use Darsbog core, and there's a reason for that. It's because you have, you know, a lot more AP, you have a lot more T defense. And you might say, well, if you're packing subs and Lotuses and sniper rifles, then aren't you overweight? Yes, you are overweight. But that doesn't matter, because you're only going to be using one of your weapon sets, so you just purge the one you don't need, and then you're running back at full speed. So for example, if this was fighting a quad or a HRJ, obviously you would purge the Lotuses and just use the sniper rifles. But on anything that's weak to the Lotus, so that's anything below 1971, you absolutely want to purge snipers and keep the Lotus. The Lotus is ridiculously strong in this game, like I said. So basically, Toasty and I's game plan here is identical. We're mirror matching. We're just gonna a lot of this is just going to be pop shotting, because obviously the quick lock you can secure strong pop shots, but the Lotus can also DPS in this game. Unbelievably versatile weapon, especially when fighting something weak to it. This is a terrible map for this build, I'm going to be real. It's just very awkward to play on because of these really long sight lines. I'm getting destroyed a little bit, but I did get some hits in. That's pretty lucky. Oh, that's another thing. I want to talk a little bit about tunes, because the K midway version of this in the pack also uses accuracy Lotus for the lock time. Totally understand the intent behind that, but as Toasty and I were playing, we just kind of realized it's not worth it, because the power tune locks on quick enough, and you just lose the damage traits in this kind of matchup, mirror match here. Like you just lose the trades on the accuracy tune. So you want to be using the power tune Not only for the damage numbers, but also because of the muzzle velocity. Power tunes increase muzzle in this game, so blue locks, which, you know, happen, especially if you're not using like the uber fast lock accuracy tune, will come up. That is important. So, uh, you'll see later on in the set, Toasty tries to pull out the I think it's 1450 damage lotuses, the accuracy tuned ones, and it doesn't work out great for him. Okay, so this map is Toasty and I were talking about it a bit in VC. This is a very hard map, but it's really cool because there's a lot of like tiny little things you can get stuck on, um, but also like a lot of geometry you can pull off some fun moves on with the wall kick and stuff. It's a pretty high skill expression map, I think. What is happening here? We just, one of us has to steal a lead at some point. Toasty's coming in now. Oh, fuck. My boost is turned off here, I don't know why. I'm getting hammered and knocked to the low ground. This is very, very bad. I broke my lock on him using the wall jump. You absolutely do not want to do that. I'm wiggling here for no reason. I don't know why. Should not be doing that. I'm getting a couple hits in there. I think I have the lead, so I can... Oh, and lose it immediately by fumbling. Bumping into the wall. That's what I mean. There's a lot of... It's very dense. A lot of stuff you can bump into. Fuck up. And fuck up your movement with. And just get caught with your pants down. Yeah, he is moving really, really fast around me and basically just playing with his food at this point. The lead is pretty comfortably secured. Yeah. Need to figure out how to get over to him. Oh, that doesn't work out super well. That's pretty good. He clearly wasn't looking at me when he should have been. Okay. Yeah, I'm just playing fucking Verdict Day over there, just trying to like wiggle pathetically into his face, and I get horribly punished for it. Then, like, not worth it with how energy expensive it is. You're just gonna break the glide and end up just damage racing in like neutral, and that's just never gonna work out with an AP difference like that. Just terrible stuff. It's okay though. Get the middle of the city spawn this time. It's kind of nice. Just immediately purging because we know what we're dealing with. Gliding in. This is bad. You don't want to do this. You just punished me for it. Don't glide advance in this game. Yeah, glide is a traversal tool. You can use it to like approach a little bit, but you don't want to use it to like rush somebody like you would in Verdict Day. Ideally I would have just glided to like another building that was slightly closer but still conspicuous. Like it almost looked like I was trying to start initiating on him with it, which is just a terrible mistake. You're just gonna end up in the energy vortex. I think that was a blue lock. That's pretty lucky. I have a lead here, I believe, so he's coming into me. Oh, that's horrible! That was, I could have gotten way more out of that if I timed my shots a little bit better, I think. I did get the hits in and I kept the lead though, so it's actually okay. Just looking for things I could have done a little differently. You'll find pacing your shots with Lotus, like picking the right times to actually start holding the triggers is pretty important if you want to like maximize the damage you can get out of it. Oh. Yeah, this is going pretty well. This is going pretty well. I wonder how I'll fuck it up. I'm in the energy vortex now. I keep going for shots, but I should be backing off and getting energy, but I'm not. Oh, yep. And I'm not turning quick enough to look at him. He's getting out of my box, and I'm staying in his. But it's going okay. He's missing a lot, which is lucky. I'm trying to. Oh, snagged me over the top of that smaller building. Oh fuck, this is bad. Yeah, I need to back off. I need to regain energy. I don't know what. I'm just staying in. Again, this is like Verdict Day brain. Like, I think I'm gonna have the energy, and then I go out here and I go to the damage race. I know wiggling's gonna be my only way through, and yeah, it doesn't work out because again, that was just a whole lot of trying to play it like Verdict Day. That's pretty silly. Everything from like the glide initiate at the start to the pathetic attempt to wiggle at the end. Like, no, do not. I have awful damage racing brainworms. Can't be having that. Back on Huge Canyon, just dreadful stuff. Love this map in teams though. Wonderful teams map. Purging at the start immediately. I don't know where I'm going. I know he spawns like in the direction I'm facing right now, so I think I got the right idea. Oh, yeah, too far away. Yeah, see, this is something I'm doing. Oh, that was a scary warp. This is something I'm doing a lot, which this happens a lot later in the set. I do notice it while I'm playing, but I don't really do enough to break the habit. I'm firing way too early. Like I mentioned pacing your shots on Lotus a bit, and what I mean by that is like you need to pick like when it's time to blue lock and when it's time to not when you're using the power tune. And I am just like shooting at the most inopportune blue lock times when really I could just wait like barely even half a second to just get the red lock and probably score the hit. Toasty's smart. He waits for that time usually when we stare at each other in that in those moments, and he usually gets the red lock. I don't know what I'm doing in here. I don't really know what I'm doing in general. I don't think this. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, I guess. Again, did it again. Like went for blue lock while he was moving laterally instead of just waiting for the red, and that would have got me the hit. I'm stuck on the fucking evil mountains. This is terrible. Oh my god, this sucks. Oh no. There's no cover here. I'm just gliding. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what fucking game I'm playing. Again, still shooting on blue when he's moving laterally. Just dreadful. Dreadful performance from me, though, but it's how it goes sometimes. Back to Abandoned City. Let's take a look. I don't remember these games like completely accurately. There's a couple I do remember. I'm trying to get that first hit so that I can be in the winning position. I get it. I stay in, which is a bad choice. As you can see, it gets me punished. He gets a great angle on me just because I'm like stagnant. This is horrendous. Oh, whoa, okay. Dodgy stuff happening there, but it, you know, it happens. At the end of the day, that's just all a product of the bad choice I made. I should have totally just gotten out of there after I get my first shot. I'll keep that in mind in the future, because it's really getting me in trouble. What the fuck am I doing? I'm trying to shoot over the dune here. We just trade, like, just staring at each other. Okay, nice. This is working out. Okay, he warps. That's fine. I'm shooting on blue there, again, when he was clearly moving into a position where I would have gotten the red. And I lose a trade. We go back. Hang around this building with no lead. just thinking, what the fuck should I do? He comes in a little bit, which he doesn't have to do, but, I mean, it works out for him. He still gets a shot off. Oh, that works out. I thought that shot missed. Okay, again, he's, like, even if we keep trading, I need to figure out how to get angles on him, because if we just keep trading, I'm just gonna lose eventually. This is not how you do it. Do not kick backwards into the nothing. Yeah, I'm just giving him shots here. And again, I'm doing the glide boost stuff. We can't be doing that. I am shocked those didn't hit. I'm very shocked. Okay, he's low though. I'm getting over eager though. I keep doing this glide boost stuff. I need to be playing more carefully. He has... Oh, fuck. I should have committed to going left. No! He had the better position because he had the buildings and stuff right, and I only had the dune. If I committed to just going left there and just getting behind the building instead of fucking sticking out in the desert for no reason, That honestly totally could have been salvaged. Silly me. Oh well. Alright, we got some urban area. OG Windy City. I'll have to keep an eye out for the match where Toasty decides to use the accuracy lotus. It's on one of these urban area matches. Climbing a building. Just sort of waiting here to see what he's doing. There's these awkward little stalemates at the start of a mirror match are kind of tense, honestly. I'm just trying to suss out what his plan is. He's coming to me. That's a good thing for me. Unless I fuck it up. Wait, what? Okay. Sure. Whatever. I should not be going for... Okay, I get that. Thank God I got... Oh no, what am I doing? Okay, actually wait, this is working out. I'm securing a lot of hits. I think like the me of right now would play a little more conservatively than I was, but hey, if it works, you know. Oh, that right there is a classic case of so desync in V is weirdly enough, it makes a little bit more sense to me than in Verdict Day. Like I feel like I have a better idea of sort of the mental image I should have of what's going on. The way I'd think about playing V, if you're getting into it, is imagine there's like a ghost of you just like 1 second behind you. What am I doing? I'm just messing with that building in ways that just I shouldn't be doing. It's just, I don't know why you didn't punish me for that. Ooh, nice, good shots. Yeah, at this point, I've got a pretty big lead. I just need to not fuck it up. I get behind him here, that's nice. Nice, yeah. Oh, yeah, it happens again. See what I mean? Like, you're gonna go 1 second behind you, which is where you are on your opponent's screen. I don't know why I'm gliding here. I think I just want an angle. I mean, I get it, but, like, only for one shot, and then he's bringing me back. Down to earth here. Oh, that is a lot of, that is a lot of me fumbling the wall kick and just eating a shot. Oh. Yeah, we're trying to bait each other out. It's not really working. Oh, that works out for him though. I can't, I don't know what hits me there. Or rather when that hits me. Oh, it's working out there. I can damage race here. He knows that I can do that, so he runs off. Very smart. Yeah, I can just sit here, but I don't. Yeah, secure the kill. That's good. That was good. I know that I think a lot of the security I had in that match was obviously a product of the aggressive play I was doing. But the more I look at gameplay of mine, the more I just see parts where I think to myself I should have just been more conservative. Like, it's not that the aggression didn't pay off in that situation, but if my memory serves me correct, there's just a lot of games where, like, I'm staying in when I could be, I could just be keeping myself safe, and my boneheadedness just gets me killed. Okay, so this is working out pretty good at the start here. I take a shot, but I'm landing more than he is, so that's good. I jump out here and whoa, mind that. This is, I think, where it starts falling apart, if I remember this match correctly. Yeah, like, oh, he gets this really nice angle and just hammers me. My gosh. And then I'm hanging out here for reasons scientists still don't know. Okay, whiff shots. I'm still hanging out in the urban. I should be getting away from here. Getting away. But no, instead, I jump out and challenge him. Don't do this. Oh god. Fuck. This is terrible. Yeah. Just again, not keeping myself safe, not using the mountain like I should be to protect myself, and I'm just, yeah. My only hope here is that he jumps out of bounds on accident. I don't know why I'm backing up here. Don't back up into the nothing. Yeah, just challenging DPS races I can't take, not keeping myself safe, not running back to cover when I should be. Alright, this map is interesting. I like it a lot. but the buildings are tricky sometimes. This is definitely a map that's probably going to grow on me as I grow, like the eye in the back of your head you get once you get used to a set of geometry in this game. But I often find myself, due to my unfamiliarity, just like not knowing the shape of the buildings a lot, and like I think I can wall kick off that tiny little lip there. There's actually like a portion of it you just can't kick off of, that was messing with me. That still messes with me. Again, just things I need to get used to. Well, that works out pretty well. He's not moving for some reason, just letting me get these hits. I don't think he knew where I was. He scores a nice hit. I don't know what I'm doing. I totally should have gotten on top of that building. I score some hits here. Again, I think he's losing me a bit. I get behind him here, but don't really capitalize on it. I got a couple hits while he's running away. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad for him. I don't, not good FCS discipline there, letting him get out of my sights. Definitely saved his life, for sure. It could have been a lot worse. This is pretty good for me. I'm pretty lucky he was losing me a lot at the start here. This is a acceptable use of glide boost, I guess. He's coming in. He's trying to bait me out. I'm not gonna... Oh? Whatever mind game he's playing, it's working on me here. Even if I do get away with the trade. Okay, I know he's... Oh! That was bad! So, I thought, because I was sitting in combat mode, looking at the right side, right? Oh, wow. Okay, I mean, this works out great for me, but oh, wow. That play was actually really good from him. I thought he was going to pop out of the right side, so I was staying in combat mode, looking at the right side, and then he doesn't go for just a little bit too long, so I go, fuck, he's totally coming around the other side, so I go back into scan mode, and lo and behold, he's actually still going right, and was just waiting there, and I didn't see him, because I was in combat mode waiting for him to come out. That's... Even if I won that, he did spiritually, because that completely fooled the pants off me. Yeah, if I remember correctly, he gets me with stuff like that a lot. I don't wise up to it for a while. Maybe I still haven't wised up to it, who knows, maybe I will now. That is a big problem of mine, is sort of like, it's very easy to play with me, like toy with me, like, psychologically in this game. I'm very gullible. I just stare at those sight lines and like, oh, I wonder, like, why isn't he coming out? That's a plane going by. Sorry if you can hear that. Okay, this is bad. Oh wow, this is bad. This is horrible. I'm not moving enough. I know this. I start glide as a way to try and compensate. It doesn't work. I guess I catch up a little bit, but yeah. Those whiffed red blocks. It's a little bit too early, I think, to have started tapping the triggers. Okay, nice, get the hit. Okay, I'm just playing Verdict Day now. Don't do that. Actually, I mean, it works out. I think it makes sense with this map. This is just a weird fucking map to play this on. He is dodging my lock way more efficiently than I am. I'm just sort of floating around, and that gets me killed. I should have been so trying to juke the lock a little bit better. Yeah, you can juke people's FCS a little bit easier in this game because everyone's on glance, so... Okay, so I think this is the mining sector match where I do something kinda cool with glide boost. I know I mentioned it as like a traversal tool earlier, and that's for sure the case, but on a map like this, where the buildings are really, really thin, very small, you can do some interesting stuff with it to get some good angles, which we'll look at later. I had a pretty risky approach there, kind of surprised he didn't capitalize on it. I get a lot of lucky hits there. I'm staying out here when I shouldn't. Yeah. Sorry, another plane going by. Or whatever. Oh. This is not looking good right now. Snag a quick hit in there. Just trying to fool around a bit. Fire too early. Okay, this is terrible. I'm hanging out here when I absolutely should not be. He starts hammering me. Luckily this building comes and bails me out. Oh, yeah, just not shooting at the right time there, shooting into the building, but he stops moving though, just lets me get a couple hits. Nice, get behind him. Oh, he gets behind me. Uh-oh. Oh, he does it again. Oh, but then I do it again. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing out here. This is a very bad spot to be, just out in the open. Surprised he didn't take any shots there. He totally should have taken some shots there. Okay, I'm just swinging my right stick around. I could have gotten a lot more out of that little engagement if I was moving with a bit more precision. But yeah, here, so I go into glide here. I get that. I get that. I get that. So that little... The start of that chain there is basically it was entirely possible because of glide. With the small buildings like this, like if you're on top of them, like you can get some pretty good angles like that. It's nice. You'll round those corners like way faster than your opponent expects, and at a way sharper angle because obviously the movement precision of glide. Yeah, it works out for me. That's nice. Just a chain of good hits. That was a good match. Nice. We have another mining sector game. I think this one goes in my favor if I remember correctly. I have a pretty good streak on this map. Which is funny because I honestly don't feel super confident with it. Okay, so I'm waiting here. I realize I don't want to be sitting on top of the building because that does give him an opportunity to break the stalemate. So I'm waiting for him. Oh, those shots are just, they got a mind of their own. Okay, it works out. We trade. No, we don't. I thought I took a hit. I must be blind. Yeah, he's not gonna let me get that next shot. But I'm doing good here. I'm being patient. It works out. We trade. That's fine. I'm losing patience. I go in. He takes advantage of it by going around the corner to the right of me. Okay, we're trading a bit. He's peeking out. He's going that way. I see it coming. Works out for me. But then he's moving very, very fast. I am just not used to how far the wall kick carries you in this game. That, like, wow, I was really shocked by how far back he went. Luckily kept him in the sights for just long enough to get some hits. Okay, that was a good move, but he knows not to stay out. So I honestly think I would back off here in retrospect, because I'm just kind of taking hits. Oh, I get behind him there. No reward for that. He's responding to it very, very fast. Yeah, Darcy's just very clever boy, very fast. Very fast player. Oh boy, what is this? Okay, I approach the building. I take a hit doing it, but hey, I steal one. He gets behind me though, that's kind of a worry. Not gonna let it happen. He's in glide. I should not be... Oh! Just one hit. That's okay there. Yeah, I'm able to hold it pretty well. Okay, we're in a funny position here. I believe we trade positions. I believe we reenact that like a moment later. Because I'm thinking I want to get on the high ground, right? I don't really want to sit by these buildings. And give him the overhead angles that could turn the tide. So then we swap positions. Now I'm over here, and he's down there. But I'll be patient. I won't go up here. I'm going to let him come to the building. Because it's going to give me the opportunity to get angles like that, which is nice. I kick out, kind of expecting him to keep pushing that way, but he doesn't. Whoa. Yeah. Works out. Well, that's good. You can see the famous ACV jittering there for a moment from his corpse. Okay. Back on urban area. Some birds outside. Oh. Okay, so I think about going to the left building here. You can see me sort of pondering over it. But I notice he's going to the right one, so I go to meet him there. This will be a pretty tense exchange to break the stalemate with. I really should have just picked earlier and rushed one and made him approach me, because if in the mirror match, if someone's approaching you and you can just sort of look out over them, you can usually snag a hit. But no, he gets it first, and he's playing super evasively now that he has that lead. Okay, I got some shots. That's good. Even it out a bit more. I get behind him. Oh, but it seems like he was anticipating that, because he jumps out, recovers it pretty quick. Because I was out in the open having to kick away from the wall there to get behind him. Fuck. I'm just sticking out in the open way too much. He's punishing it. That's good. I get him right as he's rounding the corner. He was probably over there on his screen. I picked glide here because I'm clearly very desperate for shots to further cement my stability in the engagement. I end up getting a shot, which is nice, but oh yeah, that was just terrible. I was way too close to him, and he got around me. Very surprised that didn't hit. I'm staying out in the open, that's bad. He knows he can get behind me like that. I'm bailing and using this building instead, which I guess works out for me for a little bit. Yeah, it actually does. Oh, he gets me right as I'm going down there. Oh, yeah. He can pretty comfortably trade now. And it's worse because he just got behind me for a moment. Lucky I didn't need shit to that. Okay. Now I think he gets behind me again. I'm not turned to face him. This is, I'm just not being responsive enough. I challenge this glide when I don't have the luxury to, and yeah, I pay dearly. Get stuck on stuff. Oh well. Yeah. Well, back on urban area. So I go for a bit of a weird approach this time. I choose to go left and try to approach through this bridge and like go under the little railway up here. It doesn't work out though because he spots me, and now I'm in this weird situation. It's like, how do I get up without him punishing me? And well, the answer is you get punished. It seems. Just kind of a dodgy approach there. I would probably do that differently. I am freaking out trying to get a nice shot on him. I go into glide, I am that desperate. I get the shots I need though, which is good. Not getting much else there. Oh, no, that works out. I need to go around that building. Too slow. Just way too slow. I do get my revenge though. But now I'm staring at him out in the open. He doesn't return fire, which is a huge lucky break. My gosh. Keeping things very even though. He's getting good shots here. Surprised that one didn't land on his screen. Shot way too early and then just fuck everything up. I try to run away, but at this point I'm just letting him cement the lead. God, again, if I was just a little more patient, if I just waited for those reds, and I don't know what I'm doing here, I'm freaking out. I know he's like on top of me. Shocked I only took one bullet from that. He's giving me a lot of lucky breaks, but I am just too flustered and he's making too many mistakes to equalize it. I don't know why I went out here. Oh, yep. That's what happens if you go too far out. I am just desperate for shots. I'm trying to use glide, but it's just getting me in trouble. Yeah, he's just dog walking me at this point. I think I get behind him, but no, he turns just in time. This is rough. I'm just floating there. Yeah, he puts me down for it. Hey, abandoned city. Once again, going for the big Victoria City building. Trying to guess where he'll end up. Oh, that is tough. I really thought I got behind cover in time there. And no, that was a panic kick. I'm already like flustered and freaking out because I was like shocked by that desync shot. I'm just not getting around the building quick enough. Yeah, V is or at least this setup is just very, very high APM. It's very, very stressful. If you're like me and you're a little slow, like with your fingers, like it's scary. I'm going for the quick turn here. Try reposition myself at the small building. Just looking for a chance to get anything. Blue lock fails. I got a shot there, which is nice, but I'm too far out again. He's gonna punish me for it. Yep. Yeah, another shot, which is nice. Can't believe that whiffed. That was robbery. I'm trying to create a bit of confusion as to which side I'm gonna go. I think he knows. He gets behind me. Ouch. Just fire again, not pacing my shots well. Firing when I don't have lock. Silly goose. It can really, like, I'm stressing it a lot because it can really make a big difference, right? Like, when you have such a fast lock and you and your opponent are looking at each other for roughly like similar amounts of time, these like very short bursts, like, it can really make all the difference between actually getting a shot and making a trade, or getting a shot when your opponent doesn't. And just eating shit. So yeah, I've kind of been in the mines for a little bit, but well, funnily enough, on mining sector, this is honestly one of my favorite games in the whole set. This was insane. I was losing my fucking mind during this. You'll see why later. So again, we're doing the weird little dance where we just sort of figure out who's gonna break the stalemate. Sort of both do, though I have a little bit of a lead. I should be in combat right there, taking advantage of him being right in front of me, but no. So I make a trade there. I luckily get a shot off on him as I'm passing through. Now it's fucking tense. He gets a lock on me much sooner than I do. His FCS placement is just much stronger. Again, getting around these buildings is really fucking scary. They are so like slim. I think he might have been in scam mode for a little bit of that earlier, like, little damage trade. Shocked that I wasn't getting more out of that, but yeah, this is going pretty fucking neck and neck. This is like freaking the fuck out. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Like, I'm just like panicking, jumping around these buildings, like, oh god, I stagnate, and he doesn't punish me. Thank God. I can't tell if he just didn't get a lock or like what. But I'm trying to get the fuck out of there with my lead. Well, I get scraped on the way over to this building. But I get a shot. It's looking like this is it, right? But this is where it starts to fall apart. I'm freaking out. I'm flustering because like I can taste like the victory. But I'm just choking, right? And so then we proceed to, for like the next 45 seconds, both of us one shot, like 1-6-13, fucking one shot, both of us sit here for like 45 seconds, unable to kill each other. I don't know how that red lock didn't connect. Like, what? What is this? This was fucking crazy. My heart rate has rarely been so high playing this game. Hit some geometry there for those confused why the hit marker was there. I'm just losing my fucking mind. Finally. literally just like 45 straight seconds of both of us being one hit. Ridiculous. Fantastic game. Very nerve-wracking. Back to urban area. Looking for Ari's run off too. This is a pretty good position for me. I can get my hits. Nice. Nice! Wow. That was actually... That's a good way to use Glide. Definitely worth the energy expenditure to get that many hits. I'm still aggressing though, when I should be backing off and regenning energy. Very foolish. Very foolish. Do not do. But it's working out great. I'm able to keep my lead up pretty comfortably, but oh no. Oh, now it's falling apart just because I'm in the energy vortex and I missed those reds that I thought I had dead to rights. I'm gonna drop under the bridge here and try to get away. Holy shit. I didn't expect him to chase me that hard. I guess he was very desperate for hits at this point. But it's pretty equalized now, so it was definitely a worthy investment. Okay, nice. Get those hits. Thought he was going to come around the corner there. But luckily I caught him on the other way around. Oh, I think if I chased him a little harder, I might have been able to turn that into a successful damage race. But I've got him pretty comfortably in the bag here. Just gotta make sure I get him going the right way around. He definitely could claw it back though if I fumble. I was sort of sitting around in combat mode just like waiting for him to come around. Which he shouldn't do, because he can take advantage of that passivity. Alright, back out in mining sector. I've been having a couple wins now, much later into the set. I think I'm getting a bit more comfortable, but we'll have to see. He is taking a very strange approach here. I decided to go forward a bit just to see if I can figure out where he's gone. Honestly, pretty smart from him, because I wasn't really entirely sure where to watch, so it was harder for me to get a sort of a early strike on him like he gets with me there. I need to drop down here. I approached that building very just very stupidly, just sort of pushing towards it instead of oh no, and this is just complete flub. I'm looking at the floor. Yeah, I was just sort of approaching that building in the open instead of like dropping down to try to use the smaller buildings as protection to make a safer approach. I get punished pretty hard for it, and now I'm just like falling apart. Not looking good, but I do get behind him, fuck it up by high boosting in the other direction there. Ouch. Yeah, at this point I would just try to kick him. In retrospect. Like just over the building, because playing this match out conventionally just doesn't seem to be working out. I do, like, I'm getting hits, but I'm pushing out into DPS territory here, and yeah. It's wraps. Alright, we're having a quick rematch, I suppose. This time I'm going to be immediately more proactive about looking for where he's coming from. I got some hits in doing so, that was definitely smart. Ooh. That was an odd exchange. Oh god, but I am not moving quick enough, and I'm just staying in some pretty bad places. Should be in scan mode though, trying to look for where he's going. Again, staying out in the open. Though, I do kind of pull a reversal there, which is nice. I have a basic trade though. He's gonna get behind me. It's not gonna work though, shockingly. I have no idea where I'm going now. I'm just shooting when I see him. I thought I should have assumed he'd move laterally there. That would make a lot more sense. But hey, it's like relatively equalized. But if I keep hanging out in the open like that, it won't be. Oh my god, I'm floating around like a moron. Again, floating around like a moron. Oh no, that was painful to watch. Okay, I'm chasing him pretty well here, but again, I don't... Oh! Shit! I wasn't looking at the AP. I didn't expect him to die that fast. Damn. Yeah, I was hanging out in the open way too much there. That was kind of stressful to watch. So I'm out of the mines now. I start winning like a few more games from here. I think by this point in the session it was getting a little late for Toasty, so he might have been a little sleepy. Yeah, so I'm lucky. I get my shot there, but it's pretty much immediately for naught. But that was good. Kind of surprised those red locks didn't work out. I just start securing a big lead. I'm in his blind spot there. That's tough. Oh fuck, that was horrible. You can tell I meant to wall kick off that, and I just kind of floated by like an idiot. Ah, that's tough. A lot more great things could have happened from there. I'm kind of hanging out on top of these small buildings. Not really ideal. Very easy to hit you from there. Kind of shocked. Oh wow, yeah, he comes in and just gets punished for that. I get him crossing over. That felt pretty good. I'm not. This is a bad spot. That's good. Okay, get to cover. Get to cover. Oh, what are you doing? That was terrible FCS placement. I meant to kick to the left there instead of just up. Something I do a lot in this game, unfortunately. But it's okay because I'm in his blind spot. Most of this match I've been in his blind spot. The lead is just very cemented. It's about to be wraps. Yeah, he's playing a little more carefully behind the building now. But yeah, I can just damage race him in the open. I think I remember this abandoned city fight being pretty close, so this might be fun. I'm not used to spawning on this side, clearly. I'm like, whoa, where do I go? Well, this is not the optimal way to approach that building. But I guess they'll figure out some way to get over there. Pretty optimistic to think I can snag a lead from this distance. But at the same time, like, I need to... Okay, I don't know where those shots went. But yeah. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Really good movement from him, fucking up my lock there. Whoa, I thought I surely would have taken damage in that little moment. Again, we're just trying to juke each other into going a certain way. I get behind him here, get a couple lucky hits, that's nice, but he eventually turns around. I get behind him again, it doesn't work out. That looked a little silly. Get around that building nice and quick, sort of mess with him. Get around to his side pretty efficiently, but no red lock. Oh, that was pretty good. Like, baiting me to come chase around that side, and then like sort of sitting there for a bit, and then just coming back out as I'm sort of sitting out there. That was nice, even if it didn't pay off super well. Yeah, I'm eating shit there. Oh, I can't tell if that was a little bit of Scrooge's backpedal or not. Might have to rewatch. Oh fuck, he gets behind me here. Um, Miracle that I only take one shot. Very lucky. It's looking pretty bad, honestly. I should not be out this far. He totally could have just damage races me there and won the game. Luckily, equalizing a little bit. That's pretty nice. I want to try to stay up higher than him, so I have a better angle on him over the small buildings. Oh, I'm so lucky he whiffed though. But it might be wraps because I'm hanging out way too much in the open. Jesus Christ, this is so close. Oh, come on. Oh, I sort of awkwardly floated over there when I probably should have been cutting boosters and dropping to get to the building, the mini building, and then bounce back to the main one. I have no idea where he is. I think he's going around to the left here, but he's not. He just goes right, comes back out to the left, gets his hit. But I get mine with the glide boost. That's nice. He's on top of me. No, I whiff my red. Are we for real? Oh my god! No way! That red whiffage. Oh my god! Brutal stuff. But he had the right idea, getting the height advantage there. That was what I was trying to maintain earlier, to get those angles like that over the small buildings. Good stuff. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, so this match is pretty funny. Every time you start eating shit in this game, and you think, like, oh, I may as well just give up. I may as well self-destruct. I want you to think about this match. Okay? This match is fucking hilarious. So I spend the bulk of it just having an awful fucking time. Yeah, I'm not moving quick enough into cover. I'm eating shots like that. I can still equalize it at this point. But yeah, again, didn't wait for the red there, but he did. Made sure to get it. I'm gliding, but just the dunes are getting in my way of my red blocks. I jump out here. Just painful stuff to watch. He's using the building super well to sort of make sure the shots like cone into them instead of him even when I'm locked. Really, really terrifying. I'm getting up close to him. Luckily, don't eat too much. But I'm in the energy vortex. I need to play more passively. I'm keeping track of him, which is good. But yeah, just jumping up and floating like that is just a death sentence. And now we're in the desert, and the desert is the domain of whoever has the AP lead. So I jump off him here. I think, fuck it. Yeah. And I start like freaking the fuck out because I realize I have a chance again. And that is why you never give up. That is why you throw out kicks. Okay? Like, yes, you miss most of them, but you also miss every kick you don't take. And boom, just like that, come back. Really funny game. So we have 2 more games here, both on executive. By the way, I did cut out any matches where like we flew out of bounds and stuff. I don't think anyone wants to see those. There's kind of know what I'm doing here. Again, I really neglect the that he uses behind me here, behind where I'm facing here. Oh, but this is great. Wow. Yeah, just going in, getting my shit done, and just and hiding back instead of aggressing and getting greedy and going for more. This is good. This is disciplined. Okay, I get a little greedy here, but it works out, so it's okay. I think he's gonna come around there, but he's smart. He doesn't. Oh, can't tell which direction he wants to go. He jumps out that way. Doesn't work out great for him, but he gets behind me. Nice. That's actually quite good. Okay, but now I'm just laying into him here. A little bit of Schrodinger's backpedal with the backwards arms. For those who don't know, because this game has attacker-sided hit registration, if somebody puts their arms up, that's because you're in front of them on their screen, even though you're behind them on your screen. You should usually bail if something like that happens. Oh, see that? That's the lip. That's the lip I'm talking about. This one right here. That's the one that I was talking about earlier. That always gets me. That always gets me. You can't wall jump off it. All right, nice. That worked out pretty well. Just got my damage in at the start. Didn't stay out in the open too much. So yeah, this is our last game. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you watched all the way through. Terribly sorry that a lot of it was just me getting shit stomped, but I had a lot of fun. Honestly, this is some of the most fun I've had playing Armored Core. I'm deadly serious. I actually really enjoyed these duel sessions a lot. Toasty is a wonderful opponent. He's very fun to fight. It's always fun to fight experienced players in this game. You can learn a lot from them. This one though, I remember just does not end well for me. I overextend here and he manages to get just big angles like this on me that I just don't recover from. I'm going for the kicks again, trying to make lightning strike twice, but it's not working out. It's not a bad thing to go for though at this point of the AP deficit. I'm not completely abandoning the traditional method though. Like, I still want to get my shots in if I can. Like passing through here. Oh, that sucks. You can see like where I wanted to kick if I had the energy. That's tough. Well, anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that I can maybe do something like this again sometime. If you're an experienced player, and you saw things that I wasn't observing, that you think would be important, I would massively appreciate it if you let me know. But regardless, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening.